Hello, Fifole. How are you? Oh, you got Otama. Good. Wow, congratulations. Um, I did 5 singles, I think. This morning in UDX Silver. 5 or 7, I think. I got White Rose and Antonius. So, yeah. Good luck. Hey, Silsey. How are you? I'm starting off on the global side. So I wanted to do a couple tries in the hammer. That's the only one I'm lacking in global to actually finish everything. And then next up I will do uh JP. We're gonna do the story. And then whatever jewels we get, I'm gonna do singles to try get UDX silver again. And then yeah. Remembrance battle on JP's side. Maybe we can push some more. And then we'll do egg. Hopefully to do that in maybe 2 hours of stream. That's my plan. Yeah. I saw the item drop for the JP story, Fifole. I yeah, I haven't done it yet. I have been focused on global. There's just a lot to do in global, so I don't have the time right now. In yeah, what's that? August Jewel. Uh oh, is that for? Yeah. So oh, they gave 35,000 jewels then. That's good. Yeah. So excuse me. So see this one. This is where I am in global. I'm missing club because I don't have Sharon for paralyzed for queen. I was able to push for 18 at least, but I'm still trying for 20. Oh, September 2. That's cool. Huh. I I don't have knowledge of how the last battle goes for that, so yeah. Really? World Tower in JP? Sorry, I'm just checking what I'm doing. Okay, let's try it. Level 20 queen. I don't have paralyzed, so I'm gonna do the whatchamacallit? The burst route. I'm having trouble keeping up with the damage, that's why. So I was trying to grind Genie earlier, but yeah. What was my routine? Forgot. Thank you. Were you able to clear all Remembrance battle, Silsey? Yeah, Fifole. There's so much happening right now in JP, at least with banner. They kept on doing the double banner and not so much jewels. I mean, if you are able to prioritize what you want, then it should be fine, but you know, a lot of people wanted to complete because of nostalgia and stuff. For me, I pull based out of need in JP. I haven't pulled like every single character I wanted. What am I doing? So it should be attack for this one. Autumn breeze for this one. Attack and then fierce rhythm next. Okay, I remember now. New S-style. I saw how Heisan is doing her his Remembrance battle. It looks amazing because you know he only uses free units and really outdated platinum units. So it's really cool to see how he's able to manage all of those. I need to debuff, I think. Yeah, I'll debuff. And then one more attack. Yeah, should be okay. Ah, that's cool. Um, you should be for some of the levels, you should be able to do at least 15 or 18 if you brute force it. I'm not entirely sure which one you haven't cleared yet without paralyze or stun. But definitely for Kuzinsi, you need extreme luck to be able to pull out even 18 or 20 without stun. It's really hard. Okay. I'm gonna start attacking. Except for you. I had like a rhythm for this so that I know what to do on each turn, and I kind of forgot. But definitely I need the int debuffing from Genie because yeah, I'm gonna die from Solar Wind. See? Solar Wind. I haven't seen the stages yet, Falling, but we'll see. I know I have New Gray with me, so maybe that would help, but yeah, I haven't seen them yet. Okay, Rook, you have to be faster than Minstrel, okay? Minstrel is in a lower agi position. Ah. Hi, the game loves me sometimes. But I think I remember now my rotation. Okay. Attack. Happy Souvenir. Attack, attack, attack. Okay. And then I'm just gonna Autumn Breeze my way. Hey Pat, how are you? Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Are you excited for the new banner? Ooh, congratulations with Liza. Yeah, Fifole, I'm actually excited for Rock because I really wanted her from JP, but you know, the game loves me, so I only ended up having Rabbit and Victoria, but I love Victoria. Victoria is pretty solid in my opinion. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat, you had to pity, but maybe, you know, for the next banner, you get good luck. I'm not sure, Jer, with the countdown. Also, hello, how are you? Maybe the countdown is... So, Jer, I think the countdown is what Fifole maybe is guessing, that we're fighting the final boss of SaGa 3. I honestly am not familiar with it, so I don't know. Oh. Excuse me. For me, I did like 7 singles, I think, with the, you know, weekly jewels and stuff, and I did it on UDX Silver's banner. I got Antonius and White Rose. It's like my 10th White Rose. Pat, I must skip nothing here. I don't really. Oh. I would say. So, how is your spear lineup? Because if your spear lineup is missing some kind of burster, if you don't want to wait for Chiago, then Victoria would do it for you. Because Victoria is pretty good in my opinion. She's been solid for my spear team for Remembrance Battle, but maybe because too that I don't have a lot of useful spear. It's only recently I got Mondo and Chiago from Scarlet Grace that kinda did a facelift on my spear lineup. So the good thing with Victoria is she is slow, She can do a burst with SSSS damage with Dragon Swoop Plus. And then if you need her for farming, she can do AoE and row farming. I don't know. I don't know if it's Laguna or Ragna. You know, Ragna. Could be a translation thing, Jer. You know? People, no, I didn't get UDX Silver. But with the jewels I'm gonna get for the story, I'm wanting to do more pulls in UDX Silver. I think getting UDX Silver is pretty solid. I've seen a lot of people use her, and I'm like, wow, that's good damage right there. Okay, Feste. I gotta start smacking. Autumn Breeze, Fierce Rhythm, Attack. Okay. What's this? There is I've been getting Shiruben to the wolf Fifole. But yeah. I don't like Shiruben. I don't mind Jer. I think UDX Silver delivers in damage, but again, I can only see what I saw from Twitter. I haven't used her in action really. New Year's Melody, Overdrive, Heal Bobby, Overdrive, and one more Overdrive. The scary part, Jer, with UDX Silver's banner, I'm scared to have UDX Laura because I don't have her other style. So really, it's... yeah. I'm scared of getting her. Okay. Feste, Heal Gobby, Peter Warsong. Okay. Hey Rook, don't die on me, please. Yep, that is true. Jer. Because whatchamacallit, I guess Laura is all single target, right? Yeah. I don't have the prefecture one. Okay. You gotta be faster, Rook, okay? Come on, Rook, you gotta be faster. Okay, thank you. Minstrel died. But yeah, this is the amount of damage I can do. I'm out of BP right now, so I'm gonna recharge. And then, yeah. It's... yeah. And then when I try to do the one termite strategy, she refills it maybe until 60%, 70%, and I just run out of steam at that time. Hey Kay, thank you for joining. I would say Rock. The only redeeming factor for her is Passive Charm and Marine Ball. They may want to change her kit mainly because, you know, it's hybrid dark and water. Other than that, I think with Marine Ball and Psycho Boom, I don't know if that would fit together. But yeah, Marine Ball is what makes Rock really good. Honestly, I'm more wanting to have Victoria and Onyx. Well, not so much about Onyx because Onyx is stuck with heat element. She's good with the like a fireball combo or something, or fireball barrage. And then later on we would get a free unit, and a short sword named Sapphire, which falls under Court Mage female. So Emerald, Onyx, and then Sapphire. So Sapphire is pretty good, in my opinion. Anyway, one more try. But again, right now it depends on what you are missing for your box, because Victoria would bring you a Spear Burster, because she would have Dragon Swoop plus. It would be an SSSS damage, an AoE Thunder and Spear, Thunder and Pierce rather, and then Row Pierce. Rabbit falls under City Thief female, so she would have Rabbit and Cat. So if you have who was that, Halloween Cat, then the Feline Dance would be helpful with the debuffing that Rabbit would be able to do. She would have early access to Breakjaw. Breakjaw is a MA skill that does a medium effect int debuffing by chance on hit. And then Onyx I already run through. Rock is Marine Ball, just a Marine Ball machine really, because Marine Ball is 5 BP. Whenever her attack hits, she gains BP plus 2, so she can just spam Marine Ball. But one thing to note, Marine Ball is Moral Down small. Moral Down doesn't stack with one another. You have to stack it with either Rufus or who is that? Egomal, because they have attack stance down. Attack stance down and moral down stacks together, and then attack stance down multiple times also stacks together. Okay. Personally, if you're not wanting any of those characters, it should be an easy skip. If you don't want Marine Ball access at this time, we should have it fairly soon with especially if you are a SaGa Frontier 1 fan, because for New Year's we should have the what's that, the Mystic Backstreet Boys. Rastaban, Ildan, and Seattle. So Rastaban would have moral down kind of thing as a dark spell for Great Sword. And then Seattle is a heat up character, so DPS. Ildan is still a farmer, a really good one at that, because he crits and he becomes a good row farmer, right? Sure, if I'm not mistaken. And then it would be a double banner, so the Mystic Backstreet Boys and then the other one, Mystic, I don't know, Spice Girls. That would be Princess Ray, Mesarthim, and Acellus. I'm a big Acellus fan, so I'm gonna go for Acellus. Ray is a confused machine, and Mesarthim is a free heal unit. I can show it later. Yeah, Victoria, in my opinion, is pretty solid, and with global we have Minerva, the extra style that Victoria would be able to do piercing slash or acupuncture plus, you know. And then Fifole, for you mean for this battle right now, Real Queen to recover HP member. I already have one with Minstrel. I don't think I have well, I can bring Sophia, but she's super undertrained, so that's my problem with that. Autumn Breeze, Fierce Rhythm, attack. Okay. It should be my last try, and then afterwards we'll go to JP. It's just a quick one in global. This is the only one I'm missing, that's why. Ah, nobody's. Okay, one extra try. Freya. I haven't seen Freya before. How is she? She's the first heat element for martial arts. Yeah, what excuse me. What is that, Jer? The Promise of Mardias? Who is Mardias? Oh, okay. Yeah, I will learn more about that once I get access to the RSMS remaster. I plan to get that. S-style last skill, Pink Tiger. Really? Oh, she has that the 13 BP one. That's cool. Ah, I see. Yeah, they need to have RS1 stage, just, you know, just to complete the Romancing Saga, I guess, episodes. I don't know. It's over 9,000 Fifole. Yeah, again, I haven't checked the stages yet, so I'll find out really soon. Oh. That's kind of sad. Is it the same song that they played, you know, the whatchamacallit? What was that again? Oh no, that's a theme song for RSMS, the one that played during the RSMS conquest. It's it's annoying for me because oh, I used the skills too early. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I don't like that song because I get copyright from it. Ay, my last try has been the third last try. I hope this is the last try. I just need to keep up with the damage, that's why. And I need more passive heal from Itoken and Minstrel. Definitely it's gonna be used in Reuniverse one way or another, Jer. I believe that. Because when they tried to do Destiny 8, right? A lot of the tracks are really unused except if you have the CD. And they use that during the Destiny 8 event. I'm not gonna be surprised if we hear that in one of the events, JP or Global. Okay, don't use skills yet, okay? Too early. Except for you. Fierce Rhythm though. Yeah. Okay, we survived. This is the burst turn. Okay, overdrive except for you. Neil Bobby, Fierce Rhythm, Gong Ringer, Hammer Roll. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Feste, Ilgabi, Hero's War Song, Gong Ringer, Hammer Roll. Okay. Oh, how did you do it for Domafa? I don't like pin shot. Sorry for the sound effects. I can feel that damage, you know. It's just heavy damage. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. Rook, you gotta be faster, okay? Thank you. Come on, Rook. You gotta be faster. No! Ah. Wow, you got Sword Kaiser. Ah. Rook is dead. This sucks. Okay. So I think this is the part where I have to recharge BP. So I can't just do attacks anymore. And then I gotta take down one of the stop it with the pin shot. I gotta take down one of the termite so that Queen doesn't go back to full HP. Yeah, that's the plan. Nothing more, nothing less. Attack. I guess attack. Genie, heal yourself. Thank you. Okay, so now, best day. I gotta take this down. Here's Rhythm. White Stamp. And then Hammer Roll. No. Hold on. Cannot do Fierce Rhythm. White Stamp. Hammer Roll. Hopefully I picked the correct things. Why? Why is Hammer Roll at the end? That sucks. And I won't be able to take it down. I should have done Gong Ringer. Hi. Okay. Try again next month. That was really bad luck with Hammer Roll going last. Okay, let me switch to JP real quick. One moment. Okay. RS3 skill plus. Oh, from Mayor, yeah. I just gotta wait for that. It's fine. I mean, 20 points. It's not gonna hurt a lot. I mean, I did, I think 3,900 or 3,850 last month. So it's not too bad. Okay. What is this? Ah, the reminder for Gentojo. Okay. Sorry, let me do my routine first so I don't forget in JP. And then later on we'll go through the banner for the SaGa 3. I'll just translate real quick. It should be easy. Party 2. There. Yeah, Fifole. I heard about the boss, the 829 one. One of my JP friend posted it. It's like she tried to stall the battle, you know, take longer than usual. Just like the chapter 7 boss, you know, those twins. They did some kind of insta-kill or something. So I'm a little worried if they do those two bosses as an attack. Bye, Matriarch. I don't know. So I'm gonna try first Fifole. For Remembrance Battle in Hammer. So the last time I tried Desert Lands for Dad, hoping Domafa would not IK or paralyze. But if cannot, then maybe I'll try for Hana or Otama and then I'll go for it. Anyway, let's do story. Ronin? Who or what is the Ronin? Jer. Oh, there's the treasure box again. I should have started farming. That was a big lifesaver with that treasure box. Because you get all of the materials. And then you get a lot of Aurum as well. So the story for the battle stages, are they trying to copy SaGa 3, I mean the first few chapters of it? Because this battle feels like, you know, the simulation you had and at the start of the battle with Myron. I don't know the Japanese name, so I'm sorry. Hey Speedy, how are you? Thank you for joining. I just finished a failed attempt in global for Hammer 20 because I don't have Sharon. I kept getting bad RNG, so I'm gonna try my best off stream to see if I can push it to 20. That's the only one I'm missing in global. In JP, I think I'm missing Hammer and Axe 20. So Hammer 20 for Domafa and then Axe 20 for Wyvern, from what I remember. So we'll see. Right now, I'm no, yeah, it's a failed attempt for global. So right now I'm just doing the new story in JP. It's SaGa 3 / Final Fantasy Legends 3 theme. That's why the banner showing is it's Arthur, Gloria, and then Talon. the other one is Sharon, um, Curtis, and then Lara. I don't know if you pull it. Don't jinx it. Maybe I'll get some, last minute luck, just like mini Monica. Mini Monica, literally, like 5 minutes before the banner is gone, I tried to do a single. Mini Monica. Yeah, so you know the story behind that, right, Jer? For why it's named as Final Fantasy Legends? I mean, to be fair, Saga 3 slash Final Fantasy Legends 3 is still not linear in marketing purposes. So it's still not linear with the status growth, but you learn stuff and the story is kind of linear, like a Final Fantasy kind of way. So that's why I am having a hard time calling it a Saga game. I know a lot of I might get some criticism about it, but that's how I see it, how I see the game. I think the aspect of it being a Saga game is the transformation, but that's about it. What are these? Oh, robots. Yeah. So I think the full story to that is because of Final Fantasy 1 having some kind of success, because that was, I think, their last effort as they were approaching a bankruptcy, and then it became a huge success, at least in the US perspective. And then so when they wanted to port the Saga games, they intended to use Final Fantasy in the title. So that's how it worked. But it ended up with US folks being super confused with the game, because there's Final Fantasy Legends 1, 2, 3, there's Final Fantasy Adventure, not related to Final Fantasy at all. I mean, back then, speaking in Japanese is like weird. And it's different. And then being different is weird. So that's why they gotta keep up with what's cool and not cool, I guess. I mean, Mystic Quest is like spamming the A button a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean, you can finish the game with just normal attack, and the AI is super smart enough to finish the game for you. Yes. I learned that from this YouTuber named Austin Eruption. He was talking about the Mystic Quest game, and then he was talking about the different arts. Say if you're in the US, this is the art. In Japanese, it's so cutesy, the art, and then in Europe it has a weird art as well. But I also learned, I forgot where I learned it. The reason why they have, you remember the awesome Mega Man art for the US boxes? You know how different it is from the actual blue bomber. So I think they don't have means to be able to communicate what the actual concept art is. So they go by the description and how the producers describe the character, and that's why it ended up as the Mega Man that we now have and make fun of in the US. Yeah, I forgot where I learned about that fact. I think it was from the Netflix documentary. they were talking about all sorts of video games, and Mega Man was one of that. Yeah, I remember that too. Street Fighter X Tekken. So actually tonight I wasn't really intending to stream Romancing Saga. I was hoping to stream Mario Kart, but I remembered I don't have my Nintendo Switch Nintendo online services. I had to deactivate it in the interim. I gotta get it back. So I ended up streaming Romancing Saga, and I kinda had a last minute plan. Okay, let's do this and this and this. It should be enough for a 2-hour stream. So hopefully my plan works for this stream. If not, I apologize. I didn't want to do OG Octopath because I'm pretty far in the game, so I don't know whether any of you are okay with that. I had to drop, like I said in my post, I had to drop Champions of the Continent. I was so sad that I had to uninstall it from my phone because I don't have the bandwidth to just even rotate with the dailies, with the Global and JP and then Octopath. Sometimes I forget Romancing Saga, which is, you know, my primary game, and I feel bad. So I know, Silsey, but I would say the best Mega Man I love, well, Rockman. I've known Mega Man as Rockman. Rockman 4, because that's the first one I played, and then Rockman 2 because it's the most challenging in my opinion, and then I went to Rockman 8, and then recently I love Rockman 11. 11 is really good. I wanted to still do that 1 hour achievement. I still haven't done it. I'm still praying for a Rockman 12 though. You know, one person can only hope. But I have all the remaster. So I have all the OG Rockman game. I have I think it starts with 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, and 10. And then I have 11 separate. And then I have all the X series, collection 1 and 2. I didn't get, whatchamacallit, 0X because it's so weird for me. Yeah, I heard about, I almost said Saga Frontier 6, sure. Yeah, I heard about Street Fighter 6. Resident Evil, I am pretty bad in that game. I'm gonna admit that. I mean, I'm willing to play it on stream if you guys want it, but I'm gonna suck at it real bad. I'm more of a JRPG slash platformer kind of type of genre for a game. I tried to play a shoot 'em up with the Raiden V director's cut, the 5th one. I just didn't do well. But I might also have Pokemon in here if I want to start that, but I really wanted to finish Octopath first, and then I'll move on to a different game, so that I don't feel bad not finishing a game. I wanted to replay Tales of Arise though. That was a really fun game. It's very challenging. The new attack system is nice. I don't like the recovery, the limited recovery points you have, and how they limited the gold you gain and the orange gel. But that's what makes the game a little challenging, really. And I had fun, to be honest. And it's the very first game I platinum on my PlayStation. So I'm very proud of that. So Silsey, you love Rockman 2 and X1, I assume. For me, for the X series, I only played X1 and X4. X4 I played extensively. X1 I played extensively as well. I played X2, you know, in the Game Boy Color version, where they, you know, it's kinda X2 but not X2. So that's the one I played. And I wanted to play that the real deal X2 because I remember loving the Maverick BGM. Hey Lord Mage, how are you? Good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Hello, which I assume you are Sort. Stale or Stale? Sorry, I'm sorry if it's Stale or Stale. Or Staley. Is that you, Sort? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Thank you. Is it Staley or Stale? I know that with the little thing on the A, it makes it a more stressed letter A sound. So I think it's Stale, right? Hey Denny, how are you? Thank you for joining. I know you're extremely busy. And everyone, that Coffee Cup or Denny Dross is the one who made today's art. Subir and Narwhal's daughter. It's really cute. Okay, thank you, Sort. No problem, Denny. I appreciate you even just by stopping by. I know you're extremely busy and I hope, you know, you get to unwind soon after all of this. So yeah, we were just talking about the Rockman series, which is weird because we're playing Romancing Saga. Filsey was sharing that he loved playing the OG Rockman 2 and then Rockman X1, and then we were just talking about wanting to play X2 and X3. Thank you, Denny. I truly appreciate that. I gathered all my my courage and then I messaged Denny, "Hey, can I use your art for my stream?" And then I was surprised she said yes. Yes, Lord Mage. So in Japan, Mega Man is Rockman, but you know, US has to be cool with the name, so it had to be Mega Man. And because I played that while I was in Philippines, so that's why I've known it as Rockman. Yeah, one of those. We were just talking about that, Lord Mage, with, you know, this story episode right now in Romancing Saga. This is tied up to the Saga 3 game in Game Boy. We haven't heard of Saga 3 in the US because it's named as Final Fantasy Legends 3. So there's another of that, you know, naming thing for marketing purposes or making it sound cool. So the Saga games in Game Boy, Saga 1, 2, and 3, were named Final Fantasy Legends 1, 2, and 3. And then Seiken Densetsu It was named as Final Fantasy Adventure. Okay. I'm not in the... Yes. Denny always shares her art in Reddit, and a lot of people love them. I can send her the link, sort, if that's okay. I don't know if I have the right to be able to invite her into that. Danny, you can relax in that channel. Just a little, sneak peek. There are a lot of dog pictures there and some landscape pictures. Because we love our floofies, and Sort wants to boop all of them. Yes, Jer. That's called Final Fantasy Gaiden for some reason in JP. I learned about that recently too. But yeah, Jer, if you want me to play Resident Evil, uh, I might slip out some of my Tagalog curses. That's what I was fearing when I started to have voiceover in Mario Kart stream, because prior to having a microphone, I would always, say those Tagalog curses. Because I'm just on my own, nobody can hear me. For Remembrance weapon in JP, I'm going for a Great Sword. So by tomorrow, I think I should be able to max out Gekkai Bijin, I think. I forgot the name. Gekko Bijin. No, Gekkai. Oh no. I know you're not playing, but you guys are my audience, so if you have a game you want me to play, I would play it. Given I can afford the game too. That is true, Denny. It kinda empowers me to have some extra energy to deal with that little mishap of what's happening in the game. Especially Mario Kart. If you get Mario Karted, that's like the worst thing that could happen to you. Hey Neil, how are you? Thank you for joining. Oh yeah, today's Taco Tuesday. So for everyone, N2KMI is a good friend of mine here in Hawaii, and we play DDR together. So sometimes maybe if I record my DDR gameplay, you might see him there, and he's so much better. But you won't see his score, so... Unless I get to set up my stream, which I'm still having trouble with. Because in the arcade house for DDR, I could only get 5 megabits per second for upload. I heard that should be enough for 720p streaming, so I don't know if that would work. But yeah. Yes, I am in Hawaii. Oh, Sword, thank you. What? Oh, what is this? Thank you, thank you. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what to say. But yeah, thank you, Sort, for the donation. Yeah, I wasn't expecting something like that to come. So I haven't prepared like whatever to say. Yes, snacks would be good too. So you don't need Mame or the emulator for arcade for DDR streaming. There's this software called Stepmania. A lot of them would create their own note charts. Whatchamacallit? Note charts so that either the same song that you would normally play on a machine would become so much harder or so much easier or just more fun to play. I remember in the past, that's actually how I met N2KMI or Neil. So there's this Japanese guy who makes a lot of edits in DDR, and it makes it so that both of you would be able to play, and then you switch on different pads depending on the color of the arrow. And we had a blast doing that. And of course, Neil is a little annoyed whenever I miss. There's that one song that I always miss, and then it's like, what's going on? You should be doing this. Yes, it does, Jer. And it's more fun if you have the dance pad. But I think the dance pad, at least in the Hawaii DDR Discord server, somebody shared that it's $500. Unless you get to buy like a surplus from an arcade that's closing, then yeah, that would be the way better one. Hey Mark, thank you for joining. So Anya Meta, I guess yes. So Anya, the SS style. So she gives a lot of stuff to the party and makes so much more capability. I mean, opening up a lot more capability in farming. So let me show you. Sorry. Whatchamacallit? Okay. So this is Anya. The main reason she's good in farming is for all the ability she has. She has a massive power charge 1, which means at the start of the battle, everybody gets BP +1 automatic. So say Matriarch, we all know this Matriarch to be 12 BP at start. So because of the massive power charge 1, Matriarch would start with 13 BP instead. So that opens up some capability that's not normally available today. Say, for example, Orpina. So Orpina, global exclusive one, with dual whirlwind being 14 BP. Wait, not Orpina, that's a bad example. Who is that with, those extra 1 BP that you need at the start of the battle, but you can't use it because you're lacking that. So Anya opens that opportunity for you to use it. So other than the massive power charge 1, she also has this, the second skill. So every round start, as you saw earlier, she gives BP +1 to everyone, which would take effect the next round of the battle. So every round she gives BP +1 and gives a stat boost of medium effect to everyone as well. So that's why she is really good to have in farming. Excuse me. Not so much with what her skill can do, but more on a support standpoint, and it would enable some of your characters to do what they cannot normally do. No, I don't think she is coming to global soon unless they kind of change up the banner, because she arrived as part of 3.5 year anniversary. That was a back-to-back banner with not back-to-back, but a double banner with the first RSMS banner with Albert, Sif, Claudia, Jamil, and I forgot the 5th one, because there is part 2 of that RSMS banner with Hawk, Aisha, I think that's where Gray and Barbara is. Yeah. Yep, Jer. So with Anya and Summer Herod, I don't know. Khalid is a little weird, so I still call him Herod. Oh, Mia-san, konnichiwa. How are you doing today? Kyo wa genki desu ka? But yeah, Speedy, if anything, the honestly, I don't know what's happening with Global. We have Liam really early. Ah, so desu ka? I ran out of Japanese to say. Because I usually do like a Google Translate so that I know to learn some kind of words and then try to say it in Japanese. But ごめんなさい、みやさん。僕の日本語はちょっとちょっとできない。Japanese brand names? No, that'd be bad. 問題ない。はい、ありがとうございます。Yeah, as I try to talk to a lot of followers on Twitter with those that play JP, I get to learn how to write certain kanji. I get to learn how to pronounce the words properly. Because right now, a lot of this stuff, whenever I make a statement, I yes, Neil. If you go to Japan, those 3 words would really help you. But yeah, in speaking with a lot of the JP players who, gets interested with Global because of the cool stuff that we get with the art and stuff. So I get to talk to I try to talk to them in Japanese, at least in typing. I use Google Translate a lot, but I have to learn the context of that word because if you use the wrong word, it would sound really weird for them. So, but I think they appreciate the fact that if you try to communicate with them in Japanese, even though it's like broken or like sounds weird but kinda makes sense, they truly appreciate it. I mean, Mia-san and we talk to each other. I try to speak in English because I'm just in a hurry, and then she responds in Japanese. And what bridges both of us together to understand is, Google Sensei. So, because there's Google Translate that we were able to understand each other. Hey Carlos, thank you for joining. How are you? I stopped studying Japanese. So for me, Speedy, I actually bought books to learn Japanese. I kind of mastered hiragana and katakana. I just need to know certain preposition. So like say the ha, ni, wo, like that. Whenever you try to point in your statement what your subject is, that's still what I'm struggling with right now. And of course, the dreaded kanji. Even though I know some Chinese words, I kind of mix them together, so I kind of know what they're trying to say, but I can't pronounce it in Japanese. So that's my situation right now. So I always joke with if I try to respond in Japanese on Twitter, I would tell them, I'm sorry, I have limited Japanese. My Japanese feels like it's an elementary school level. Shogakusei no level desu. And yes, I agree with you, Sort. The emojis go a long way. So, Fifole and maybe Oh, thank you, Fifole. Thank you for joining. Always appreciate you here. Jer, since you play JP, is it true we're gonna have World Tower again in JP? If that's so, then that's like, what, 5,000 jewels? More jewels for me to get off banners, apparently. Hey, Carlos. Sorry, I know I welcomed you in, but if you have any questions, just feel free to chat in, and then we'll go through it, whether it be in JP or global or other games. Anything goes. Yep, I agree with you, Mia-san. Romancing SaGa games in general. Japan and global all enjoy SaGa games. Yep. What is it? Hey Jen, thank you for joining. DSC work like in SF1. Yes, so it works exactly like SF1. So you know how in SF1, as long as you have those skills that DSC would unlock, so the way it works, even in the game, you can only do 3 hits minimum, and then maximum you do 5 hits, right? Which with the extra suplex. So you do the same thing here. You do suplex, you do you do sliding, and then you do suplex, Babel crumble, and then giant swing, and then another suplex to end it. So, and then it says right here, it's a 3 to 5 hits. Of course, single target, and then randomly whether it's 3 to 5. And then every time you hit, you get an attack boost. Excuse me, attack boost, small effect for 1 turn. So the more hits Liza does with DSC, the stronger the hits become. Oh, okay. So I haven't gone through the JP banner really. Yeah, Mia-san, DSC 超かっこいいですよね. So Carlos, I haven't gone through the banner really. I mean, I haven't checked the skills and stuff. I think I have an idea. I saw when the data dropped yesterday, I believe, and Discord had the pictures of what they do. I think Arthur becomes a really good single target attacker, and then Gloria is okay for water spell, and it's a little weird because Gloria and Curtis, Gloria specializes in water spell in the game, and then Curtis specializes on other element. So Gloria has Blizzard and Blizzaga, Final Fantasy names, and then I think Curtis has Thunder, and then I think he has Gale Thunder, just like UDX Elised. DSC 3150. And then Sharon, I think she has Grand Slam Plus. So Grand Slam Plus, it now starts to copy what Beachside Harried and Beachside Labelle does. So Beachside Harried and Labelle, they buff themselves first with, Harried with Strength, Labelle with Int before they do their attack. So that's kind of a new thing right now with the new characters. They buff themselves first before they attack. One thing though, Jen, since you asked about this, Liza, or I don't know if you're just interested with BSC, but a friend of mine in Global, we kind of share ideas on, okay, what do we think about the banner? So we kind of thought that this Liza, the summer one in JP, if you inherit, what is the name of that third skill from the Global Summer Liza? So you should be able to use that skill 3 times with this Summer Liza. Because this Summer Liza, if she hits the weak point, that she gains BP plus 2 every attack. And since that skill number 3 from Global Summer Liza is 3 different attacks, that this Liza would get 6 BP from just by using that. So she would be able to gain back the BP to be able to use it again. Because this one starts with 12 BP, I think, and then you gain 6 BP back and then 3 BP to the next round. So yeah, you should be able to do that 3 times in a row if the stage is weak against Blunt. Blunt and Cold, I mean. Wave Rush, that one. Thank you, Silsey. Reuniverse. So no, my first SaGa game is Romancing Saga 3. I was not even a teenager back then, so I got a Japanese copy of Romancing Saga 3 in Super Nintendo, and I get frustrated. Oh, thank you, Neil. I hope you enjoyed your tacos and see you next time. Definitely see you Saturday if you're playing DDR. Have a good rest of your evening. So Romancing Saga 3 was my first game, and I never understood anything because it's in Japanese. I didn't know any Japanese back then. So, and I kept playing Katarina scenario. So I kept getting Minstrel and Tatiana in my party. And then whenever I go to Thomas's dungeon, I get one hit by enemies because I haven't equipped anything. I don't know how to equip stuff. And that has been the cycle for a really long time. And then I learned how to do it, and then yeah, oh, this is a fun game. First protagonist, it was Katarina. Because Katarina, I thought, oh, she looks cool. You don't have to fight Garuda Wing. It was the weirdest stuff why I chose Katarina. And then after learning that, you know, you can play as Mikhail, and Mikhail starts with like a boatload of equipment, that yeah, let's do Mikhail. And then come to find out that Mikhail's stat is not really the best. You gotta mess around with the star signs and the class that you want Mikhail to be. Because by default, Mikhail sucks with stats. I'm sorry for Mikhail fans out there. I know he gets a lot of hate, so I should be safe. Because people like Katarina more. Yes, new Mikhail is good though. And hi Kyle, how are you? Thank you for joining. The dex is just really high, and you know, the all-in charge is pretty strong too. But again, I would say any new character that comes out would be strong or high X status for their offensive stats, because that's gonna be the standard going forward. Minnie and Mickey? Who is Minnie? Denny? Oh, I finished the story. Okay. What do we do? I have 3,700 jewels. Oh, Minerva. Okay. Okay, let's go through the banner first, because I know that's what Carlos wanted. So this is Arthur, or Dune. So Arthur has a single target, and then, well, this one, it's a single target attack, 0 BP. He buffs himself with strength, small effect first, and then attacks. So you should be able to take advantage of that if you wanna buff Arthur with a lot of strength, really. And then next one, what is this one? This is the first skill from, who was that? Global exclusive Leon. Gleaming Sword, this one. What was that again? Platinum Mirza has that too. Yeah, this is Gleaming Sword, I think. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay. The next one is I can't read the katakana. Is Pashut Sword? Pashut? I don't know what Pashut is. But it's an AoE, slash and blunt, and then critical to undead and demon. And then last one is infinite sword. So it's single target, and then it induces defense down small effect for 2 turns. So 9 BP. So Arthur continues to be able to summon Talon. So it's actually the first one. The name in Japanese for Talon is Stes Rose. I don't know the actual translation for that, but it says on battle start on, I don't know whether this is even or odd turn. I'm guessing it's odd turn. Odd turn that if you do any sort of attack, then you should be able to trigger an attack type of skill, whether it's spell or physical attack, you trigger turbulence cannon. Yeah, it triggers turbulence cannon, and then it doesn't show any chances to it. So turbulence cannon is a damage slash and just rank 1. And then he has Sword Mastery 5, which is Tension 6, 30%. And then Protect High Tension, which is Tension 5, 20%. So by he has 50% attack on passive. So pretty good for a single target. I like you can use GLX delay S3 to delay all charge. Yes, that is correct. But I don't have GLX Mikhail, so I'm a little sad that, I went for pity with RS3 stage Mikhail. But it's okay. So yeah, this is Arthur. I would say Arthur is pretty good for single target farming because of skill 1 and skill 3. It's gonna be hard to use him for AoE because of this. It's gonna be 808 if anything. Next is Milfy or Gloria. So Gloria has Blizzard, which is single target random one hit attack. So it sucks that it's a random one. Next one is Plasma Rain. So Plasma Rain is column, thunder. And then last one is Blizzaga. So Blizzaga is single target, random again, random one hit. Yeah, if it's boss, it would be fine, but if it's multi-target, it's gonna be hard. Oh, okay. I'll do that. Sorry about that. Thank you for that sword. So this is Arthur, first skill. So yeah, it is Gleaming Sword. And then this is the second skill. Oh, okay. It's a combo with Talon, like there's a gunshot and then a sword attack. And then infinite sword. Oh, it kind of looks like an infinite trajectory. Yeah, in a way, it looks like infinite trajectory. That's cool. Okay. So, Milfy, we have Blizzard, Blizzaga, and Plasma Rain. So, ability. First one is Attribute Switch. Yeah, Attribute Switch 2 for Cold and Thunder. It says when you do a cold attack, you do a defense boost to self for 3 turns, small effect. And then HP self heal. But if you do a thunder attack, you get BP plus 2. That's weird and pretty cool in a way. Because it's either you get defense boost and heal, or you get BP plus 2, depending on the element that you do. So this Gloria has Marine Ball to inherit, so I don't know if that would be enough for you to pull for her. But this is pretty good for 11 BP. The sucky part is it's random. And then second one is Staff's Teaching, I guess. It says for anybody in the party that's equipped with staff, you do a damage up large effect. So I would assume that would be 15 if not 20%. Because something like this would be equated to tension 4, which is 15%, I think. And then battle great tension. So great tension is tension 6. Yeah. So this one, she starts with BP plus 1 at the start of battle, and then tension 6. So she gets 45% damage boost. Okay. And then this is Blizzard. It's random. And her sprite is totally not Liza at all. Look at that. It's not Liza at all. Okay, Plasma Rain. Oh, that's cool. Blizzard, what does it look like? Oh, just like in the game. And then what does Blizzaga look like? Oh yeah, just like in the game too. No, so Lord Mage in this game, if it says random, it would just be a random target, but it would always hit. Well, depends on the accuracy, of course, but it would always hit. Okay, we have Talon. So Talon is Esuna unit. So Esuna unit means it's a single target support, healing rather. So it can revive. Single target HP heal, and then removes any status debuff. But it's E level, but you know, that's the first mecha that has heal. And then Graviton, it's delay, single target. It's delay single target with thunder and dark. I'm sorry if you can hear like a plane background noise. Maybe there's a plane that's flying on top of me really close. Okay, it's going away now. So Graviton, it's delay single target, thunder and dark element. And then I don't know what this is. Mayview's cannon or something. It's a fast AoE. Heat and thunder. The catch is it's 16 BP. So Talon has Robust Great Tension, which is 15% on max HP and 30% passive. And then Talon has, wow, hardly Wallop 6. It's been a while since we last saw Hardly Wallop. So Hardly Wallop 6, it's 40% attack on max HP. And then Detox Force Charge 2. So it says turn excuse me. Turn ends, clear all status ailments, and then BP plus 1 to self, and then at battle start BP plus 2. So it's power charge 2 with force charge. Okay, what does it look like? Esuna unit is heal. It is heal. And then Graviton. Okay. And then Mayview's cannon? Maybe cannon. Oh, the 8 one. Okay. The one that does an insta-kill. That's pretty cool. 16 BP though, so Okay, so that's the Arthur banner. I won't pull in that one unless, you know, I would get Milfy. Getting Talon is pretty cool too, and Arthur. So maybe we'll pull in this. Now let's check out this one. So this one, sorry. This is the Sharon side of the banner. So Sharon, Curtis, and then Lara. So Sharon is double blow. It's single target, random 2 hits, critical on skull, and then yeah, that's it. Grand Slam plus. So Grand Slam becomes a set S attack, and then there is a self strength buff of medium effect first before doing the Grand Slam. And then lastly, whatever this kanji is, it's a row blunt attack, and then but before doing the attack, she would buff herself with extra large moral up for 4 turns, and then would do the attack, and then it's still critical to skull. Oops, I forgot the ability. So ability, the first one, on turn start, there is a medium chance to buff self with damage block, and self heal with small effect and BP plus 2. Okay, the sucky part is 25% chance. Damage block is whatever incoming attack that goes to Sharon, it would be 0 damage. Next one, battle start BP plus 2, turn ends, got that. Huh. So this one is pretty weird, and if I understood it correctly, it says at battle start you get BP plus 2. Every turn ends. For that turn, if you don't have any damage, then you get BP plus 3. Maybe. I need to translate this part better. Jer, if you're still here, maybe you can clarify that one. I'm not 100% sure with my understanding of the second part of this ability. And then the third one, so this is a new one where Anya kind of started this. So now with Sharon, she's starting this for Hammer. So this one, it says when you're equipped with whatever weapon, it gives you damage up. So this one I think is tension 5 if I'm not mistaken. So that's 20%. And then if you are taking a resist damage, there is a large extra large chance, so that's 40% to mitigate the damage. No, 30% this one. And then if you also take resist type of attack, then there is a large chance, so that's 37% to dodge the attack. Anya has that too for short sword. Huh. If this one, if it says BP plus 3, as long as you don't have any damage, then Sharon might be like a blunt DPS machine. But I could be wrong with this. This one is just the sucky part because it's 25% chance. The change to skill buff themselves before the skill instead. Yeah, so that is a pretty good mechanic sort, because, you know, maybe it's that extra oomph that you need to actually do a first turn clear on that round. Okay, double blow. That's cute. Do a little jump too. Then Grand Slam plus. That's pretty cool too. It's like you're charging up power and then Grand Slam. And then this kanji that I can't read. Ah. So Sharon becomes a wheel. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's Sharon. Curtis, he has a wind spell, so there's arrow, so kind of like Glorious Blizzard, but slash, single target, random one hit. And then there's the Tender Song. I forgot the name of this ability. Christmas Labelle has this. It's the single target heal for wind spell. Platinum Roberto has this. And then Gale Thunder. We all know what Gale Thunder is. So he has Power Healing 1. So when it says whenever you do a healing type of skill, everybody gets a extra small heal. So this is kind of like a global exclusive SaGa. And then BP +1. Of course, SaGa doesn't give BP +1. But yeah. So this one, whenever Curtis does a healing type of skill, it gives an party extra small heal and BP +1. No problem, Lord Mage. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, message me if you need anything to, vent or whatever. Message me on Discord anytime. I don't know what Silver Chariot is, Jer, but can you clarify for Sharon's second ability? So the second part of the description, it kind of says a turn ends if for that turn you didn't take any damage, that you would get BP +3. Is that correct? So it's not full HP, that rather if you didn't take any damage for that turn, right? That's my understanding of that. Polnareff. Oh, yeah, this is Polnareff, by the way, which is Curtis in English. Okay. Next one is weak damage, extra large effect, or extra large effect. I don't know. Large effect. And then turn ends BP +1, and then tension 7. So tension 7 is 40% attack. Okay, let's see. What was I expecting? It's the same as the game. Excuse me. But yeah, that's Curtis. And then lastly, we have Freya or Lara. So Lara has... Oh, this one, whatchamacallit? The ability from Pink Tiger or Emilia is like the free single target one. And then she has Fyra and Fyraga. Why is it in a SaGa game, Fyra and Fyraga? Anyway, so Fyra, single target, one hit random, 6 BP SS. And then Fyraga is random one hit, single target, 11 BP SSSS. Okay, ability. I don't know what that kanji is, but it says, so she has 30% attack up as a passive, and then when taking damage, she would have a large chance to dodge the attack. But on battle start, she would be on Berserk for 4 turns. So that's the drawback of that ability. So in this game, it's not like Final Fantasy where you get Berserk, you get attack up. You just can't control the character. The next one is turn ends. So it's the same thing. So can you confirm, Jer, for the second ability? So it kind of sounds like what Sharon has, where at turn ends, for that turn, if you didn't take any damage, you would get a small heal to self and BP +3 to self. Is that a correct translation for this? And then tension 7, 40% attack up. Okay. Ah, okay. So it's not the spinning attack, it's the human female one. And then Fyra. Same as the game, and Fyraga. Okay, that's the banner. What do you guys think? I'm more interested with this because I think Arthur, Talon, and Gloria, whoever I can get, is pretty useful. This one, I'm really interested with just Sharon, really. I'm sorry, Curtis, as much as I love mages, that Curtis is just too weird for me. And I want UDX Silver too, if that's okay. Okay, let's do one multi and that's it. That's all the jewels we have in JP. We're gonna do this banner. Should we do the ritual? Use some platinum tickets to reset our luck or something? Okay, we got all the A's in there, so that must be something. That must mean something. Okay. Okay. Okay, bunny. No mukcha. No big explosion. No kick. I'm a little sad, so this is not looking good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, off banner Copelia. Hi. Okay. I already got you off banner Copelia. Okay, 2 singles for silver. Ah, yeah, that could be something too, sort. But yeah. Last pull. Okay. No. Okay. And that's my pull for SaGa 3. I mean, I am not expecting anything. I get so little jewels and then I just spend them all at once. So I'm happy with what I get. I'm having fun in JP. Okay, we got 300 jewels. Maybe we can get some luck here. I don't know. Nope, no animals. Okay. But yeah, I am pulling for necessity in JP. So I would have been happy if I pulled Otama, because I still haven't cleared Hammer Domafa in JP. So Hammer, you need Charm or Confuse. So yeah, that's where I am with that. And then for staff, I'm having issues with Domafa because I gotta bring Orluge. Orluge is my Confuse source, and unfortunately he is a little slow, so I get pummeled by this. Yeah, so we get... Oh, thank you so much, Jer. See you in next stream. Probably on Thursday, with the new update from Global. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. So yeah, Sort. I already talked about Deathmaster in the past, and I also added Domafa and Wyvern in that Reddit thread if you want to take a look at that. But in a nutshell, Deathmaster, it's a DPS kind of battle. So Deathmaster would summon 4 random enemies, and then all of them can do lifesteal. So that's the problem. That's why it's a DPS race. You wanted to clear Deathmaster as fast as possible, and then the arrangement of those enemies are set in such that you will do great if you have a row type of character, row attacker. So let me show you real quick. This is not ideal because For staff, I did cheese it with the agility strategy. Surprisingly, it works here. So for Deathmaster, he would go on counter 1. He would still don't have any barrier with him. So I'll do magic gain, I think. No, next turn. I'll just do attack. And then I'll buff. Oh wait, it's whatever. I forgot the battle already. So what White Rose used is Ponpoko or the Doom. So if you played SaGa Frontier 1, that was the skill you would get if you tried to eat Rocky or tried to absorb Rocky in a Mystic type of weapon. So the Doom is available in Rocky as an S style and Sword style White Rose. So it gives agility, strength, and Dex, I think. No, agility, strength, and Dex, yeah. Anyway, so for this one, Sword, as you can tell, if you target this one, this middle enemy, you would be able to hit the column with these two and Deathmaster because they're so close together. But the ideal character you would want to bring is a row type of attacker, so that, you know, attacking this or the ghost would allow you to attack everybody. It would hit everybody. So the problem with this battle is you gotta finish all the random enemies on this turn when they spawn, because hold on. So just do Ponpoko. It's fine. Okay. I'll show you why. I'm taking it down. I might not have the correct weapons. So not only Deathmaster can do lifesteal, but also the random enemies. And then, so this is the next turn, right after the summon. So what Deathmaster would do is he would use where is it? This one, damage cut large. So it gives everyone defense boost with extreme effect. So it's like you're doing no damage. So it's so much harder to take down the random enemies with that damage cut buff. So you have to take those down as soon as possible. And then this one is you can use that to recharge BP, because you'd most likely not do any damage with it. But so it's a fast skill, so he gets to buff first and then you do like nothing damage. But that's the Deathmaster battle. You only have one window to do a strong attack, and then all other turns he would have damage cut buff in himself and or the random enemies. For Domafa, so Domafa has this timer for the soldiers. So your main target here is to take down Domafa, because once you take down Domafa, the next turn the soldiers would retreat. So just focus fire on Domafa and then you would be fine. So when the counter goes to 0, yeah, next turn. I'm a little confused because they kind of changed the timer for me. So let's see. Do attack. Attack. I guess attack. It's fine. Oh, this is Narwhal's Slaughter, the DPS style, the latest one from the Beachside banner. So the reason why she's doing crit is because of the Lapis Lazuli weapon. So that's the weapon crafting material that was dropping on chapter 8. So Lapis, yeah, don't die. Okay, so now the caution shows. So what's gonna happen is these two soldiers, they're gonna do willpower debuff to themselves and charm and paralyze resist down. So not paralyze, charm and confuse. So that's why I had to bring Orluge so that he can confuse with ultrasonic wave. And then if we are successful, then we should be safe. If we don't do it, then the next turn, so these two would have a delay, and then they would cleanse any debuff that was applied to them, and then they would use, in this order, Stinger, and then Shock Rush, you know, the short sword skills. So Stinger is guaranteed insta-kill, unless you buff enough willpower to whoever's getting targeted. But guarantee, if it's not a willpower slot or there is no buff, guarantee insta-kill, even if you have resistance. And so does Shock Rush. Shock Rush would paralyze you 100%. And that's the problem with this battle. I'll do this. Then I guess I'll do this. Dead. But yeah, that's the confuse. So we're safe with insta-kill and paralyze, but they just hit so hard that I'm having a hard time with staff. So you know, just like well, Kazinsi in global, I managed with Strum Ikonen as the tank. So that's what I did here actually, and Pel and I think Silsi was here too. It was an intense battle for Domafa because my tank is Strum Ikonen. So all buffed up with all the resist, and then he gets to gain what's that? Whenever he gets damage, he gets, what's that? Where is it? Whenever he gets damage, he gains strength, endurance, and willpower. Large effect. So eventually, the enemies were doing 0 damage to Strum Ikonen and weren't doing IK or paralyzed to him. So, yeah. I did axe without charm or confuse because of Strum Ikonen. I'll send you the link for that sort if you wanna watch that. And then lastly, we have Wyvern. So Wyvern, I'm just gonna do 18. So Wyvern is pretty unique for the battle. Every 3 turns, Wyvern would cast Heat Up to itself. So it doesn't sound much, but as the battle progresses, you would take higher damage from it. So that's what makes it scary. So it could be a battle of DPS as well, but the problem is, so like right now, okay, so right now Wyvern doesn't have any buff. It's the start of the battle, so we would be attacking first, guarantee. But as the battle progresses, see that wing attack, so it buffs itself with large effect of defense boost, and then it would also do like yeah, that one. So it would buff itself with action order up, so it would always have 3 times of that. It would have 3 times of that all the time. So by this turn, Wyvern always attacks first, so now he would always have, where is it? This one, Wing Shield. So Wing Shield, he would always use this first. It's defense boost with large effect for 1 turn. So yeah. And then we haven't reached the trolley part yet, so just wait, sword. Yeah, pretty boy Darius. I want Darius too in global. Okay, so this is turn 0, the caution turn. So the caution turn, it would use this one. Defense stands down, large effect for 1 turn, and then use heat up. That sounds great, right? The problem is, it has this large effect for extra large effect rather for action order. So he would use this avoid. So avoid puts him in dodge stance for 1 turn. So that defeats the purpose of the defense stance down. So I gotta do normal attack because none of my attacks would hit him. See? Heat up and then defense stands down. But there is a void. So unless you have overdrive or you do a fast type of attack, then you would be able to outspeed that avoid buff. Else, yeah, the damage gets deflected. This is what the battle looks like. It's a little trolly in a way and annoying, but yeah, that's the system. So you get to burst once every 6 turn because guarantee you have overdrive by then. Best pirate Himbo Black doing the 2 hits. Okay, Kabuto. Well, actually, I'm gonna do Morning Glory. Names this. EI attack. I'm making Denny proud with using her favorite pirate Himbo. Well, not only Denny, but also Rawan as well. Okay, this is the burst turn. Cannot overdrive Aunas because he is in flame shield duty. So I'm gonna do Morning Glory, the strength buff, 2 hits from Pirate Himbo, and strength buff again. Yes. Yes, Silsey. The competition is a little tight because I think the next one, Tirpitz, is a little cool as well. And he's not a pirate per se, he's a merchant, so. Go, Morning Glory! 377,000 damage! That's why I love Strum Ikonen for Remembrance Battle. He just rocks. And then with all the strength buffing that Darius and Nora are doing, yeah, that kind of seals the deal right there. Yeah, Strum Ikonen is the best character in X for Remembrance Battle. Go, Pirate Himbo! I unfortunately cannot do egg tonight because I gotta end the stream. I gotta do something after this. I'm sorry, Silsey, but we'll try again on Thursday. I promise. I'll set some time for egg. So I know for everyone watching, I already uploaded a clear video of egg, but I think it's cool to do it on stream, you know, just to suffer. No, just kidding, Silsey. But I think it's fun to talk about the egg battle because that's really the biggest battle there is, even in JP today. So after egg, let me do this first. So after egg, they released Metal Alkaiser. Who was that again? Genocide Heart, Marigan, and Matcha. And then the latest one is who was that? I forgot the name. Diva from SaGa Frontier 1. So even with all those bosses, they're way more simpler than egg. So as long as you know the battle, you know, like what the JP Discord folks are saying, as long as you know the battle, you should be fine. Because if you know what you are watching out for, then it's really it becomes so much easier. So I think for me, with all the attempts I did, because I was stubborn, I was wanting to do it without the certain characters, that I had a hard time. Eventually I gave in and I was like, yeah, let's just follow what the others are using. And sure enough, that's the reason why they use those characters. But I kind of changed it up a little in a way. So, and we can talk about that as we go with the battle. Yeah, this is done. My nemesis in that battle, Starquake. Alright. So yeah, Sword. That's the Wyvern Battle. It just gets stronger and stronger as the battle progresses. If you can take it down as early as possible, that would be the ideal one. And you know, nobody foresaw, or at least prior to Remembrance Battle, nobody knew that this black style is actually better than the Romancing Saga 3 stage style. Mainly because of, I forgot the name of this skill. It's double vertical, I think. Or I forgot the name. But because it does 2 hits with B damage, it does way stronger damage than you know what Axe Wave can do from the stage style. And because this has Ki too, that there is some kind of defense in there, and he gains BP +1. Oh, thank you so much, Sword. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream soon too. But yeah, this is the Wyvern Battle. I'm gonna save some time for Egg on Thursday. I'm definitely going to stream on Thursday for the new event for Global, and then we'll jump into JP after that. If you have any requests, what you would like to see, just let me know. Maybe I can make a video, maybe I can just show it on stream. Whatever works. Anything goes here. If you want JP or Global, doesn't matter. If I have it in JP, I can show it, demo it, whatever. If I don't have it, then we'll figure out how to best discuss that. But yes, thank you so much everyone for joining. Denny, Silsey, Jer, Speedy, Carlos, who was that again? Who was that who asked about Anya? Kyle, Mia-san, Jen, and I forgot the name of who asked Anya. Mark, yes. And of course, Sword, thank you so much for the donation. I wasn't really expecting that, so I'm sorry if that was like a bust with my message, but I appreciate that. I'll definitely get some snacks for me for that. Thank you so much. And yes, for everyone, appreciate all of you here. Hope you have a good rest of your evening or have a good rest of your day. We'll see you on Thursday. Arado signing off. Thank you everyone.